what Kyle is doing. Is he really sure about it? Why is he trying to do such things? And what is he supposed to do? What's the reason behind it? First of all, what did he do? Kyle Larson is trying to dominate Dixie Vodka 400, but why? Let us know the answer to all these questions here. Follow the video till the end to know everything about it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Racing Rush. Now let us begin with the main topic. Everyone who has seen Kyle Larson race knows that when he can get his car up on the cushion and just let it rip, he is at his most comfortable and dangerous. With his best performance of the 2022 season, Larson did what stock car drivers call putting it right up against the wall and letting the rough side drag. The Dixie Vodka 400 at Homestead-Miami Speedway was won by Kyle Larson, who led 199 of 267 laps despite encountering some difficulties along the way, such as a poorly timed caution during green flag pit stops and a pit road run-in that ultimately decided the race. This is Larson's third victory of the 2022 season, and it also advances his number 5 Hendrick Motorsports team to the Final Four of the NASCAR Owners Championship. After losing in the quarterfinals, Larson is now out of contention for the Drivers' Championship. 5 for Kyle Larson, 1 for Ross Chastain, 3 for Austin Dillon, 6 for Brad Keselowski, 19 for Martin Truex Jr., 11 for Denny Hamlin, and 99 for Daniel Suarez. Those are the unofficial results from the Dixie Vodka 400. Larson was much quicker than the rest of the field because he was able to go up against the wall in the bends, a crucial talent on a circuit where tire wear is acute and where staying in the throttle is a premium. Even though Larson's car was the quickest, the 2021 Cup Series champion needed more than just speed to cross the finish line first. Larson said to NBC Sports, "Definitely the best run we've had all year long. We've got the ability to pull it off, I believe, on many weekends. It's simply that we haven't completely made the connections yet." This morning, crew head Cliff Daniels made an inspiring speech that energized and motivated the whole crew. "Even though I was stuck in the wall a few times despite my best efforts, I was able to maintain a decent pace. Stunt racing vehicle." Difficulties along the pit road. At the 60-lap mark of Sunday's race, it was clear that pit strategy would be crucial. It was thought that the outcome would depend on whether a person took a one-stop or two-stop approach, but the reality was quite different. There were 56 laps remaining when the yellow was shown when Ryan Blaney spun out on the pit road exit, forcing Kyle Larson to come in for his stop under the green flag. It was a huge break for Martin Truex Jr. and Ross Chastain, who were already on pit road when the caution came out and before Larson came around to lap them, allowing them to remain on the track and take the top 2 positions as the rest of the leaders pitted under yellow while Larson made his stop. After a long run, Larson retook second place, but Truex's lead remained comfortable until an accident caused by Tyler Reddick's spin on the backstretch with 23 laps to go. That meant yet another round of pit stops, which, in a strange twist, would determine the outcome of the race. Truex's crew had to scramble out of the way of the spinning truck after Larson smashed into the rear bumper of Truex's vehicle as the latter was cutting in front of the line to approach his pit box. The collision caused the number 19 Toyota to spin into Truex's pit box. Even though Truex and his team were successful in completing the pit stop, he was forced to do maintenance on his car while it was facing the wrong way, which caused him to lose track of the position. Larson said that Truex was braking and turning into his stall late, and he also indicated that Truex's brightness from driving into the sun was a contributing cause. Larson also mentioned that Truex's brightness was a contributing factor. Truex claimed that the glare and debris on his windshield were responsible for him not winning his first race of the season, despite the fact that he fought back and finished 6th. "That was in part my fault. I didn't foresee getting confused," Truex said on NBC Sports. "I did discover my box late for sure, and so I slowed down before I got out of the route of the number 5 there. Thank God nobody was hurt in the accident." Overall, however, it's upsetting to have such a promising day and a real chance to win and then fall short. Having to say that about my team makes me sick. The year in question is one of those years. Image of the playoffs. After Larson's victory, the round of 8 did not produce a single driver who would go on to compete in the Final Four of the competition. At the elimination race that will take place at Martinsville, there will only be 3 drivers, and the situation for some of them is quite precarious. Chase Briscoe has the worst Sunday of any driver in the playoffs. He had been having difficulty during the whole race, but when he slipped sideways and smacked into the wall between turns 1 and 2, his day was wrecked. This was the worst day for any driver in the playoffs. Because of damage to his upper control arm, Briscoe had no choice but to retire from the competition. Nonetheless, finishing in 36th place was the least of his worries. At Martinsville, both Briscoe -44 and Christopher Bell -33 have a lot riding on a victory, and time is running out for Ryan Blaney -45. But in the final laps at Homestead, a major point swing occurred when Denny Hamlin got loose and brushed the wall, costing him a potential top 5 finish and dropping him back to 7th. He is now 5 points behind William Byron for the final spot in Championship 4. Since Joey Logano secured his spot in Championship 4 with his victory at Las Vegas, the 3 remaining spots are held by Byron, Chase Elliott +11, and Ross Chastain +19. Report on the finishing positions of the race. As 2022 draws to a close, AJ Allmendinger and Colleague Racing continue to impress with a strong performance, as Allmendinger battled for the win before settling for 3rd place. It's his first top 5 finish on an oval in Cup since finishing 3rd at Daytona in 2018, and it's his 2nd top 5 finish of the season, tying his career high. Brad Keselowski, who we just mentioned for his resolute performance, finished 5th, his best finish of the 2022 season and his first top 5 in over a year. Up until a recent day, Keselowski was in danger of missing out on a top 5 finish for the first time since 2010. Extra praise for the top 5. Austin Dillon set a new personal best with a 4th place finish, giving him 5 top 5 finishes this season. Prior to 2016, Dillon has achieved 4 top 5 finishes just once. This is Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s best finish since August at Watkins Glen, where he also finished in the top 15. Stenhouse has now finished 8th or higher in 8 of the season's races. This is only his 3rd top 15 result of the second half of the season. Harrison Burton finished in 20th place, which is his 12th top 20 of the season. He was 1 spot short of being the highest finishing rookie. By the end of the season, if Burton places in the top 20 in just one more race, he will have done so in a third of the races. After taking over for the suspended Bubba Wallace, John Hunter Nemechek showed early promise as a replacement. He finished the first segment of the race inside the top 5. Unfortunately, his first run came to an end when he spun off turn 2 and backed into the inside wall. This setback would prove to be insurmountable, and he would eventually finish in 27th place. An upcoming contest. Next week, NASCAR's Cup Series will head to the historic Martinsville Speedway for the Xfinity 500 on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern on NBC, marking the conclusion of the round of 8 and the determination of the Championship 4. That's all for this video. Let us know in the comment box what you all think about it. Don't forget to like it and share it with your friends. Also subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get a notification of all of our latest videos. Thanks for watching.